Okay, hello everyone. I am back on chess.com for what's supposed to be the Arena Kings, except I don't know if it's happening. Let me open the chat. Chat, where are you? Hello, Jennifer, too, and hello, Zagaga Jenka and Belgium Novice. Um, well, this is slightly concerning. I just see that chess.com is doing this MVL Komodo match, which is exciting, but does that mean Arena Kings is not happening? If anyone knows if Arena Kings is happening, I don't see the tournament in the listings here. Can people see this? Yeah, people can see that. So usually it pops up like before the tournament starts. Let me go and check. I swear I saw this scheduled on the site. Arena Kings chess.com. Yeah. And then maybe this one? No! The event is canceled. That's so sad. I wish there was more notice. Because I went to this page yesterday and like they didn't have this message. That's really sad. Well, I guess that means I will be streaming something else. Because okay, there's already people watching, and I freed up this time slot just to stream. So what to do? Let me rearrange things here. There we go. This is gonna just take a moment. I have to move this here, and then move this over here, and then oh no, I lost the chat. Wait. There we go. Okay. Back to usual. I will change the stream title. um, let me make sure the board is okay. Yeah, the board is framed nicely. Oh, but my event list has changed because I was playing around with it. I can make that center. People are sending me challenges already. People know what's up. Um, wait. Oh, I want the chat here. Okay. There we go. Is that better? People can see and hear me, and let me know if there's any improvements that can be made. Yeah, I think that was a pretty quick redesign. Oh, I have to change the title. What do I call this? What's today? What is today? Today's Wednesday. Want some clever name. Today's the 5th of September. If anyone can think of a stream name for me, I'll be forever grateful. Back to school. Back to school. Okay, I'm just gonna mention leechess.org. I'm just gonna make the stream title leechess.org. That will be simple enough. And then they should detect my stream at some point. So my next scheduled stream, oh, people can't see this, but next scheduled stream is this Lichess titled arena, which is happening in a couple days. And then I guess Arena Kings will happen next week. I have to check their schedule again. Anyway, let's do something chess related. Let's go and play someone. Let's play Matt. Shout out to Matt. Wednesday Warrior. Good luck, Matt. Let's play d4. I played Matt over the board not too long ago. Put up a tough fight. I'll play a London. I'm just closing all the apps on my phone so it doesn't die so quickly. Okay. C5. So, I actually have a story about this position. I'm going to go ahead and play e4. I played a tournament over the weekend, and my opponent had played c5, like just blitzed it out, and then I blitzed out e3, and I was really disappointed in myself for not considering e4 because it's actually a really interesting line, like a reverse Albin counter gambit. Knight c6, so he doesn't take either pawn. Seems reasonable. Now, do I... Let's keep all the tension. Try and just create a confusing position. How long is the stream going to be? Probably an hour and a half. That would be my best guess. I will probably upload this to YouTube in the future, and then people in the YouTube comments can say how wrong I am. I like my position. I'm developed for the most part. Let's continue developing all my minor pieces. This is like one of these French variations. But maybe my bishop is misplaced on f4. I don't know. Queen e2 check is a move. We'll start with queen e2. Check to the king. Bishop e6 could happen. Yeah. I have to do something about this bishop. I could take and then take. Not sure if that helps. Could play knight e5. Not sure if that helps either. Knight e5. We trade. Let's play knight e5. Looks interesting. I'm pressuring c6. But my knight is kind of pinned. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on. I can take with the bishop. If I take, queen c7, I take on d6. Takes back, I move my knight, he wins d4. Gets a bit messy. I could take on c5 first. That might just win a pawn. Unless it doesn't win a pawn. This is such a confusing position. Just have to rely on intuition. Hello to Paige Ows. Ooh, knight take d4, I did not see. Oh wait, nothing was on d4, so it's just knight 2 d4. My pawn used to be on d4. That's a good move. Let's play queen d3. So I'm not winning a pawn. Okay, let's just castle. And get some, hopefully, playable position. Bishop f5. So much initiative. My queen doesn't have too many options. Let's play queen d2. Now I might be losing a pawn. c2 is falling. This is slightly uncomfortable. Cluth is back. Hello, Cluth. Manos? Yeah, I'm streaming at a new time. I meant, if you just joined, I started the stream on chess.com because I thought Arena Kings was happening. But unfortunately it's not. I guess I didn't check the schedule soon enough. But I will play the Lee Chess titled arena in a couple days. That's the plan, at least. So now he's debating if he wants to take the pawn. Because when he takes the pawn, he opens my c file. Like knight takes c2. Ooh, okay. I'm happy with this. Because now I save the pawn. I feel like knight takes c2 is the best move. What is going on here? So much confusion. Queen d1? I'm okay with the double pawns. F6. I really want to take here, and then there would be 4 knights in the center. But then he wins my knight on e5. Wait, did I have that? No, I didn't have that as an option. Let's just go back. He's playing well to keep some initiative, but at least I'm solid now. Things are under control. We'll probably trade a few pieces. And I just want some positional game. Like something I can start grinding in terms of positional chess. If he takes on d3, I think I can take. Wait, no, then he takes a rook. Life is complicated. You want me to play a Karo Khan? I could try and play a Karo Khan. Amin Samani, I completely forgot to respond to your message. Because I've been bogged down. Like, the amount of messages I've been getting on a daily basis, especially through WeChess, it's been a lot. Let me see if I can respond. If I don't respond within an hour after the stream ends, remind me. That will be the most convenient approach. D4? Yeah, D4. Yeah, now we just have some kind of equal-ish position. Objectively, black might be slightly better, but in Blitz, objective evaluations don't always mean that much. I could take the knight here. Seems appealing. Yeah, let's take the knight. Because now I'm creating some imbalance where I'll have a knight versus a bishop. And my queen is strong. A4. Trying to restrict b5. And then I want to play like rook b1 at some point. Maybe queen d3. Or rook b1 immediately. Let's play rook b1 immediately. b6. What to do? Maybe rook fc1? Queen d3, defending and attacking. Rook c4 is a good move. Matt is playing well. Matt has improved, like over the last recent times. Knight d2. I'm going to tempt him to take the pawn, and then I'll proceed to try and trap his rook. But maybe I'll just win back the pawn. Let's win back the pawn. His rook is undefended, so his bishop is pinned. Please turn volume up. Okay. Sound levels. I'm showing proof here that I'm turning my volume up. Let me know if that's better. Or worse. Hopefully it's better. I'm using my mic. It's at minus 10 dB to like reduce background noise, because my computer. Ooh, free rook. My computer fan is a bit crazy when I stream. So hopefully it's okay. I know sometimes it varies if you're using headphones or if you're listening through speakers, or if you have hearing problems. Yeah, good game, Matt. Matt played a great game until he blundered a rook. But this position, it's tricky. Maybe he should, I don't know, defend the rook here. Play queen d7. Hey, it's a sub. Johnny Padams. Thanks, Johnny. Ooh, a lot of Johns in the chat. John134. Maybe just 2 Johns so far. Hello to everyone that I didn't say hello to. Can you move the board a bit to the left? Yes. Ooh, yeah, what is this? This is a byproduct of switching over websites too quickly. Hopefully that's better. Thanks, guys, for helping me improve the quality. Let me know if there's anything else I can do. Oh, this too. Wait, where does this go? Yeah, there we go. Just put that right there. Cool. Paul Kakowski, thanks for the follow. I usually don't give follow shoutouts anymore, but that was good timing. Do I give takebacks for obvious blunders? It depends. If it's bullet, then no. Usually only for obvious mouse slips. But it really depends how I feel. Rook e2, I mean, it was clearly not a mouse slip. I am not married. Fortunately. Or unfortunately, I don't know. I've yet to find out. Uh, yeah, if the volume was too loud, just turn down your volume now. So, what do I want to do? Could play someone else. Yeah, let's play someone else. Give me a random number between 1 and 6.
The answer is 6.
Ooh. Oz. Biggis. Okay, good luck, Biggis. Rated 1570. I've never played him before. Ooh, he's from Latvia. I was in Latvia. When was I in Latvia? A couple summers ago. No, last summer. Like a year and 3 months ago. But he's not moving. He said hello and good luck in the chat, but I don't know what's going on here. I was in Latvia for 2 weeks. I played some small, like, rapid event. And I played Shirov and Sveshnikov in the same event. And I got crushed by both of them. And both games are on YouTube. Someone was filming them. So now we have a London. This is exciting. Knight c6. Bishop b5. Okay, this is new. Actually, bishop b5 is an interesting move. But I don't know how great it is in this position, because queen b6 happens. And this should be problematic for him. Because now I'm attacking the b pawn. I also want to play bishop a6 and just control all the light squares. Thinking queen b4, but I'll take the pawn. Another sub. Mellow Dota, thanks for the sub. Okay, so I think the plan in this position is to... I want to get e5 in. So I'm thinking just knight d7. And e5 is really hard to stop. What is with all these subs? Thank you, Loster. 369. Okay, I'm going to play e5. He's trying really hard to castle. Meanwhile, I just want to take over the center. I'm going to play h5, threatening to trap the bishop. So h4, okay. And queen b5 doesn't make any sense because knight c3 happens. So I don't think I can prevent him from castling now. Unless I can play this and this. Which actually looks very feasible. Because I want him to be tied down to this knight on e2. Oh, he can play knight c3. Knight bc3. Knight d2. Okay, now I get my wish. And now both his king and the queen are tied down to the knight. And f3, I wanted to take and take here. And that could actually win a pawn. Because I'll win g4 in the end. But I want to keep queens on the board. Magisto, yeah, I've been missing you watching my streams. But good to see you back. How do I defend against a sub-attack? There's no defense to the sub-attack. Okay, this is winning a piece. Yeah, queen g6 was still preventing him from castling from a tactical standpoint. Now I would like to mate him. But that might be difficult. What's this? I don't know. Okay, everything is winning. Let's play bishop d6. I think I want to play e4 eventually, provoke f4, and then bring my knight to g4. Could also just win the h4 pawn. Let's take on h4. Free material is always nice. Ooh, checkmate is nice too. That was nice. He was trying to run away, but yeah, that didn't quite work. Good game. What went wrong? Yeah, I don't think bishop b5 is a great move in that position. There are cases where bishop b5 is playable. For future reference, the move to play in this position is knight bd2, because c3 runs into queen b6. But when you play knight bd2, queen b6 can be met with d takes c5. And these are some interesting lines, which I play myself as white. I'm Fillery, my dude, is asking about why bishop g3 is good instead of trading dark squared bishops, for example, in the London. Yeah, so there's a well-known line in the London. Let's say, okay, let's say knight d2, e6, oops, not e5. Let's say e6, c3, bishop. Why is it lagging so much? Let me disable Stockfish. Wasn't even turned on. So let's say it's a situation like this, and the bishops are staring at each other. And maybe you've seen my lectures before where I say the principal move here is to play bishop g3 and leave the tension. There's a few reasons for this. One reason is that white is very happy if black takes, because then the h file opens, and especially if black castles, this can lead to a devastating attack. I've seen some games once, or some games at some point where after like bishop d3, b6, white to move and win. Like white is just winning here. There's actually just a forcing combination. So I'll actually let people like try and guess in the chat. White to move in this position, find the strongest move. Do not watch my stream and drive. That's dangerous. You can listen to the stream and drive. Put it on like audio only mode, but try to focus on the road, please. One person saying knight g5. This runs into g6 or h6. Knight g5 is not the strongest move. Bishop take h7, knight take h7. What's the follow-up? Rook h6. Wow, a lot of people saying bishop take h7, but what's the follow-up after knight take h7? Rook take h7, knight take h7. Very similar story. Oh, you want to take on h7. Wait, that doesn't work at all, because queen take g5. You're trying a Greek gift, but you're just losing all your pieces. So far, I only see one correct answer. Who is this person? Cluth. Cluth got it. 95. Good job, Cluth. 95 is the strongest move. And it doesn't look that strong when you first see it, but there's two threats. The obvious threat is knight takes c6, and the second most obvious threat is bishop take h7, which black can't defend both. Like if knight take e5, pawn take e5, then h7 is lost, or the knight is lost. Oh, but there's this move. Forgot about knight e4. But this is still like overwhelmingly strong. Just, okay, take on e4, and then you're forking h7 in this. White will be winning like 2 pawns. That's probably the best line for black. If black were to defend the knight on c6, then bishop take h7. And if bishop, or not king take, if knight take h7, then there's queen h5. And this is unstoppable mate, I believe. Like there's nowhere for the king to run. If rook e8, you take on f7 and knight g6 mate. What else can I show? Bishop take h7, let's say king h8. This is always a tricky situation. There's actually a really nice combination here, which, okay, I won't make people suffer, I'll just go ahead and show it. I believe white can win the queen by force. And this could be an annoying thing for white to deal with, because there's so many different possibilities of checking, but I don't think there's any force mate. So I believe the strongest continuation here is bishop g6, king g8, and then bishop take f7, with the idea after rook take f7, white wins the queen, rook h8. Good job, John. King take h8 and knight f7, winning the queen by force. So this is a cool line. This was kind of a long tangent to illustrate how white makes use of the open h file. But yeah, normally white is happy with this trade, especially if black castles. If black doesn't castle kingside, then the king either has to stay in the center or castle queenside. That's also pleasant for white. One more thing I'll say, if white gets this structure, usually it's a decent idea to like develop the bishop and, if necessary, play king f1 later. when you keep your rook on the open file, and then maybe someday you'll go for e4. The other reason you don't play... I mean, there's reasons to reject other moves. Like, you don't want to play bishop take d6, because that just helps black activate the queen and allows black to play e5 next move, which just completely equalizes. Maybe gives black a better position. Knight e5 is another move, but I forget what's wrong with it. Maybe black can just take with the bishop and then go after this pawn, like knight f3, queen c7, and white might be losing a pawn. So yeah, the rule is play bishop g3. Hope that answered your question. So your coach told you to play bishop g3. Okay, that's good to see. Oh, I'll show you one more secret. This is secret preparation. In the London, let's say e6, e3, bishop d6. This just demonstrates like one exception to the rule. Let's flip the board. Let's say we're playing white. Based on what we just saw, bishop g3 is like the principled move. However, in this position, I think the strongest move is actually to take on d6, because white has a really nice resource queen to g4, creating a situation where it's kind of annoying for black to defend g7. Like here, black has to either play g6 or queen f8 or king f8. I've had games before where my opponents play this and then try and win b2, and then black is losing because rook b1, and then white is winning the g-pawn and the queen next move. Okay, so hopefully that's just a quick lesson that people can apply in their own games, especially for the London players out there. Let's move on. Is Kluth challenging me? I wanted to play Kluth because he was the only person that suggested knight e5. But Kluth, if you still exist, feel free to send me a challenge, and maybe I'll accept. I'm waiting. Otherwise, I'll just do random numbers. Okay. Random numbers it is. Give me a random number between 1 and 9.
The answer is 8.
Ocho. Hey, this person is... was this the new follower? This was someone. Good luck. Oh, I'm white. I move first. Let's play e4 this game. Trying to fix this just a little bit. Maybe I should get rid of some of the things. Let me do this. Okay, I'm fiddling around here. Also, this could be a strong player from Germany. Okay, this is 5-0 Blitz. Let's be careful here. There we go. I think that's better now. I have slight perfectionism disorder. Okay, let's play bishop b5. Play aggressive. It's an interesting line. I used to play this like as my main repertoire. Now I just play it in Blitz. I'm gonna try and speed things up too. There is no increment. Yeah, a6 is a good move. I had this position against Eric Hansen in an over-the-board tournament a few weeks ago, and it was also 5-0. I managed to like flag him with 1 second left. Bishop d6, what is this move? Maybe f4? f4 looks decent, going for e5. Opinion on the Leningrad Dutch. I don't really have any opinions on the Dutch. It's an opening. It had its trendiness at the highest levels back when Fabiano and Carlsen were playing it. They played at some point. Maybe they were playing Stonewall Dutch. But it's an opening I don't think the computer fully understands, because it always gives white like a pleasant slight advantage. But from a practical standpoint, it's very playable. You just have to be aware of gambits when you play the Dutch as black. King h1 is typical Sicilian move, especially when f4 is played. d5, does that just lose a pawn? No, that I can't count. Okay, I have to move back. Maybe bishop a2. I don't know why I couldn't count there. I had 3 defenders. So I might go for e5. Yeah, e5. I have a time advantage now. The knight has to retreat. This is a very good situation where the pawn restricts the knight. And now I'm attacking his c-pawn. And he just gave me the e4 square, and he made my bishop happier. He made 2 pieces happier with 1 move. That was very nice of him. But he does gain some side space, and he opens up this diagonal. Really want to play f5 at some point. I'm going to start with queen g3. I'm just going for some kingside attack. Are there any mods here? There should be some mods. Maybe there aren't. I'm a mod. I'm the ultimate mod. What do I do? I want to play knight f6. I also want to play... I don't know what to play. Maybe knight g5. Knight g5 looks decent. Ah, Manos is a mod. Sorry. Who can I mod that I know? I could mod Matt, but I don't think Matt... Matt, are you still around? I would trust you as a mod. Ooh, let's play queen h3. I have a double threat. Threatening this and this. Yes. This might just win a pawn. Actually, it traps a rook. That's nice. Wait a minute. My knight is pinned to my queen. I kind of forgot about that. There's so many pins. My knight is pinned because my pawn is pinned. And now he's attacking me. But I can move back because his h-pawn is pinned. I've never seen so many pins. This is ridiculous. What is that move? He just took a free pawn? Well, my knight is safe. My c-pawn's attacked. I really want to like move my bishop and just attack his queen. I think I can get away with bishop take f7, queen take a1, and queen here. Because how is he stopping mate? Let's do it. This is going to be so beautiful if it works. If it doesn't work, it's going to be so disappointing. Because I sacked the rook, and now I'm sacking the knight. If he takes the knight, it's mate in 1. And meanwhile, I don't think he can defend queen h7. I mean, he has g6, but then just queen take g6. This is so nice. His queen is so out of play. Yeah, bishop take g2 is kind of expected. It doesn't really help him much. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna mod. Let's mod some people. Mod. What's his name? Wait, I have to still focus, so. Now he's sacking everything. Hoping to defend. g6. So he's just continually delaying mate, but now it's mate no matter what next move, right? Oh, he resigns. I wanted to pre-move knight take f7. That was a really nice finish. That was a really weird situation too, because there were so many pins. Like in his favor and in my favor. Yeah, good game. Paul Kokowski in the chat. Okay, Matt is now a mod. Mod Deadman DM. So now we have some more mods. Cool. And we have a new sub. A Toad in the Wild Jungle 2. I'm surprised I was able to read that like without stumbling. Thanks for the sub. Why did you take the rook instead of knight g5? Because of the pins. Let me explain. So we got to this position where like he had a strong bishop, I had some attack. No, I was so excited with this move, I kind of forgot about the ramifications of after h6 knight take e6. The fact that my pawn is not actually defending my queen because of this pin. So my knight is pinned to my queen. But when he played king h8, thankfully, okay, if I take the rook, which someone was asking about, he would take my queen, and that would be really bad. But thankfully, I was able to play knight g5 for a couple reasons. First of all, his queen was undefended, and there is a pin here, and my knight defends the queen backwards. Some great geometry here. And then he took there, and then I took there, and then h7 was an issue for him. I was kind of hoping for this eventual mate, where in the final position I would be down a rook and a knight. But okay, good game. And also, Paul Kakowski, thanks for the sub. I appreciate that. And thanks for the good game. Am I going to play Title Arena this Friday? Yes. I have it in my calendar. Oh, but I forgot to put in my stream schedule calendar. I meant to do that. But yes, I'm planning on playing. Hopefully Carlson will play. I don't know if that's been confirmed yet or not. Show some ideas about King's Indian. Well, let's play a new player, and I'll play King's Indian if I can. Give me a random number between 1 and 13.
It's 10.
Okay, so 13, 12, 11, 10. Tobe first. So if he plays d4, I'm playing the kid. Okay, we're playing the kid. There's some funny posts like all over social media about like this husband and wife. The wife found like some notes from the husband, and the note said "kill the kid," and then she was so like worried about like some plot of terribleness, but then it was just like chess notes, like opening preparation. Let's play this. I don't usually play the King's Indian defense, but it's an opening I sometimes teach to students because it's a very easy position to play for black, at least early on. Like you almost always do this the first four moves, and then you play d6, or usually d6 will come after white plays e4. So we have a main line. This is probably the most common position that you'll get if you're a King's Indian player. e5 is not supposed to be a good move, because it's overextending. It's also opening the position when black's king is already castled. Let's do this. And I'm happy to trade queens. Because, okay, if he takes back with pawn, I'll trade queens and play knight g4. If he takes back with knight, I'll probably end up thinking and figure out something to do. Maybe knight d7 with some eventual e5 break. Because now the problem for him is that this knight has already moved twice, and now I'm attacking it, so he's probably going to have to do something about it, and that's just slowing down his development. I'm trying to accelerate my development. Bishop g5, okay, so he's developing. So if I take, he takes. Play this. His pawn is weak. He could take on d8. I take back, and then he takes on e7, but then I have rook e8. And I'm guaranteed to win the e-pawn and then start attacking his king, even without queens on the board. Let's do that. I guess he has f4 after knight g4, but then I have knight e3. That should also be nice. How do I like the Alekhine's defense? Alekhine's defense is kind of a forgotten opening, at least for me. Haven't seen it in ages. I wouldn't mind playing it, like from time to time. Bishop take f6. Well, now this should just easily allow me to win a pawn, because I can take and then just win this. And I'll have the bishop pair too. Yeah, when it comes to time controls, it doesn't really matter. I just don't accept correspondence. I will accept, yeah, anything reasonable. Wow, so he's not taking my knight. So now I'm just up a piece. What I really want to do, I'm going to do it. This is such a hope chess move. Oh, shoot. I lost, I forgot about this fork. He can fork me on c7. That's not good. Well, now it's going to be interesting. I'm very curious if he was watching the stream and heard me react. This is the whole point. That yeah, this is such a nice double checkmate. It doesn't happen too often. Yeah, queen e8. Of course, like he should take the knight, and then I would take back. It would still be a decent position for black, but that was a great finish. Also, he said something in the chat. Yikes. Oh, good job on my videos. Oh, thank you. Okay, that was fun. When are you going to share your Budapest secrets? I've already shared them. In a St. Louis Chess Club lecture, I showed some games with some classic ideas. I don't know if they're secrets, but it's a lecture called Rosen's Awesome Miniatures. And it should be very findable on YouTube. Okay, new opponent. Okay, I'm going to play Kluth because he found the right move earlier, and I tried playing him, but there was no challenge. So now there's a challenge. If e4 is played, I kind of want to play an Alekhine's defense. d4. I'll play another King's Indian. Whoever asked about the King's Indian, this is your lucky day. Ah, so Matt found the video. So this is a position where there's actually two moves. I'm going to castle, because e5 is not something black is supposed to be scared of. It does lead to some interesting lines. So, okay, we're going to have actually a very similar type of position. Now, this is playable for white, but it's actually, I think this is an easier position to play for black, even though it looks really ugly, like with all the pieces just looking so passive. Kind of looks like Fischer random chess. But the whole idea is to play d6 and c5 and just tear down the pawns and apply pressure with the minor pieces. I forgot, he's a decent player, so maybe I have to take this seriously and not underestimate him. I'm actually not sure what to take back with, because I could take with the c-pawn and then redevelop my knight, develop this knight, or I take with the e-pawn, again redevelop my knight. A little bit indecisive. Yeah, let me take kind of towards the center. This way, maybe in the future I'll have some e5 break. And I have very few weaknesses here, so that at least makes me comfortable. Pretty sure my knight wants to come back. I want to like do this and this, but then d5 happens. Maybe it's a trade-off. I'm thinking that it actually makes sense just to trade off this bishop. Like whenever he plays h3, I'll just take on f3 and then develop the knight to c6, because I do have slightly less space with white's pawns. And if he were to play h3 before I could play bishop g4, then I wouldn't be able to find a great square for my bishop. You never played mainline. Yeah, we kind of deviated from mainline. I guess I could have played d6 to try and get more of a mainline, but he could have played knight f3 also to get a mainline. Just remembered we never had a price sack. What's a price sack? Just giving away money. Let's take and do this. If he plays g5, then my bishop becomes happier. Everything becomes happier. And meanwhile, I'm attacking d4, expecting something like this. Now, white does have a couple advantages here. Like more space and two bishops. So I'm not sure what my argument is for playing for some advantage. Maybe the fact I have more center pawns, and I will someday play e5. But do I play it right now? I could also play f5. f5 is really interesting, threatening f4. It weakens e6, but is that a problem? Let's play f5. I'm just curious what he's going to do. Because he's not castled, I'm making a threat. And it's not the easiest thing to stop. And d4 is a target. So king h8. Now his bishop is a target. My knight can come somewhere and target the bishop. I'm still threatening f4. And usually f5 will combine at some point with e5. Usually e5 is played before f5, but I don't know, this seems logical. I don't think he wants to play g3. Whoa, I didn't see that coming. So, okay, he gives back the bishop pair. Now the position has transformed. f4 now loses a pawn. e5 is a move. Rook b8 could be interesting. Queen a5. There's a lot of choices here. I want to keep the initiative somehow. Also, there's a move d5, which feels wrong, but it does fix his pawn and allows my knight to come to a nice square on d6. But it just feels off. I'm just going to play rook b8, just flexible, see what he's up to. Make the queen tied down to the b pawn. And maybe it's just a matter of improving the pieces and the position. I was imagining knight c7, e6, and then to prepare f4, but he would have d5. So what to do? Maybe just knight f6. That's gonna be a longer fight. Axe Villager, long time no see. It's been a really long time. Good to see you back. Yet another mod in the chat. This used to be a draft stream. Yeah, so I was actually planning a match, a drafts match, against another very well-known streamer. But then the site was having some technical issues, so the match got canceled. But there will probably be one later this month. So be prepared to see more drafts. But anyway, I have to figure out a plan. Like, this is just a kind of a slower middle game type of position. Knight h5 could be really interesting. I mean, I make my intentions very clear, but I'd be curious to see how he stops f4. Mod overload. I could make Dermia mod, then there would be even more overload. Yes, Penguin. Who I think he's a top ultra bullet player on the site. I was looking at some of his games and it's ridiculous. He's so fast. Axe Villager, don't apologize. I'm in the same boat. Time is so valuable. Okay, so now his bishop is a little bit weird. I'm gonna play rook f7. I want to play queen f8 and h6, and then continually kick the bishop. And someday just keep expanding on the king side. I guess he's maybe targeting the e7 pawn. But queen e3 could run into f4. And the queen is also tied down to the d pawn. Rook e6, unexpected. What is this move? I forgot the square is not in my control. So can I get away with h6? I think I can. h6. He takes, I take, he takes, I play this. Down a piece. Or he would be down a piece, but he would be winning some pawns. Let's do it. I'm not getting mated if he sacks. And if he retreats, then I'm also happy. Was f4 better before h6? Yeah, maybe. I just didn't want to commit to overextending. Maybe he would have like knight e2. I don't know. Or even f3 and then walk the bishop back. Okay, so now he's thinking to take on g6 or not to take. It's always nice when you can just create a situation where the opponent has to think, and then I can just react to whatever he does. Guess he has like 4, or maybe only 3 feasible options, because bishop e3 runs into f4. So there is 2-second increment, meaning there probably won't be any dirty flags. Maybe f4 was still better, but he can't retreat to e3, because f4 is always looming. Oh man, my phone is just like littered with YouTube notifications. I really have to turn off notifications for comments, because it just fills up and it's so distracting. But good to see the love on YouTube. But now it's time for the Twitch chat. Who else is here? So f4 was way better with a threat on the rook. Queen can't take. I could go back after the game. Okay, bishop h4. Is he planning to sack on g5? So we'll find out. Because now, okay, if bishop g3, f4, bishop h2. That's kind of a sad bishop. And then my bishop is happy. If he takes, my knight has to go back. I mean, he does win 3 pawns for the piece, but usually pieces are more valuable. What to do? f4. Yeah, let's play f4. And then I think the plan is to play bishop f6 and knight g7 and start improving at least some minor pieces and just defend everything too and kick the rook away. It's a nice maneuver. And the problem for him, if he wants to ever free this bishop He has to weaken the king side. So that's problematic, and I feel like I'm just up a piece here. How do you learn opening theories, etc.? Or no, Eric. I thought that said etc. um, I mean, books are a good resource. I used to learn openings like primarily through books, um, also through my coach, who would just give me recommendations. Nowadays, I'm usually using Lichess Opening Explorer or Chessbase like mega database to like kind of sort through a collection of millions of games and see what's being played more frequently at the top levels. Let's play c5. It's weird, like all my pawns, literally all my pawns are in dark squares, but this is a good bishop. And it's a good bishop because it actually, like the pawns complement the bishop, where they help control some key squares together. And usually the rule is when you have a pawn chain, you want the bishop outside of the pawn chain. In this case, the bishop is outside one pawn chain and inside the other pawn chain, so it creates a sandwich. I like sandwiches. Okay, b3. Knight d4. This is nice outpost. Let's just keep improving. I'm gonna go for this. This is very positional. And yeah, my bishop is doing nothing. Except my bishop is holding e7, which is useful in some cases. I don't really want to trade knights. Let's move back. Maybe my bishop will come to d4. Or maybe I'll play bishop e5 and just slowly squeeze. Rook comes to f8 and then maybe someday I push. I like positions like this where there's very little risk. You can just try a few different ideas, see what works. Because it's hard for white to find any sort of active play. I'm looking for a move here for white. The knight is stuck. The knight's tied down to defending c3, meaning this rook is kind of stuck. Let's play rook f8. Maybe I allowed him this move, but that's okay. Very soon I want to play f3. Maybe I could have played f3 right away. It does open his bishop, but I want knight h4. Okay, we'll see what happens. So he plays b4. Now maybe it's a good time to take. His queen will come out of play, then I'll start attacking. f3, knight h4. This knight is still stuck because bishop c3 is always looming. So I think he has to take, and then I'll just put the knight on h4. Ooh, I forgot about that move. But I think it's blundering bishop c3, because I can take bishop c3. Anything better? Bishop c3 right away. Also possible. Let's take first. Now his bishop is slightly more alive, but still restricted. Now black should be winning material, and Amin Samani is not driving anymore. That's good. Good job for surviving. Deadman DM has to do some actual work. Okay. I'll see you in the future. And yeah, just disclaimer for everyone who sent me messages after the stream. I will. Ooh, what is this move? After the stream, I will be sorting through my boatload of messages and responding to people. So, just a heads up. I can play this, and then all his pieces, like all his major pieces, would be hanging. I think that's okay. Because now I can take the rook. Now I'll just be up a rook for free. Ooh, I forgot about that move. How did I forget about that move? Wow, rook g6. That's not good. I'll still have 2 rooks for the queen, but this is not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted at all. Okay, move back. Take on g7 with the king. Objectively, black should still be better, but it's going to be tricky. Because he has... I'm so bad at counting. He has a couple pawns for the... couple pawns in addition to the queen for the 2 rooks. What to do? Put my bishop on c5. I want my bishop to stay on this this diagonal. Okay, let's play bishop here and then bishop c5. He's gonna play queen. Ooh, I was expecting queen d3. Queen a4 seems pointless, because I can take. Now f2 is pinned and attacked 3 times. And he has no counterplay. And where's my mate? This is really interesting. This game transformed a lot. Looking for a mate here. You see some idea. Let's test him. Yeah, so I was hoping for king g4 because I don't think he has any defense to rook 8 f4. And now it should just be winning. If he played king g2, it would have been a much harder fight. Because I didn't see a clear win. So that really, like, this game transformed really quickly. Because I had such a nice positional advantage, and then I got careless. Queen b1 was actually a good move. I should probably just take on h6 and... Why didn't I take on h6? I'm just up a rook there too. Rook e6, bishop f6. But good game, Cluth. It was an interesting situation we had. Someone was saying f4 here. Yeah, maybe f4 is playable. f4 can be probably met with f3. And I'm not trapping the bishop, but I would still have this and this. I just wanted to be a bit more direct. Triax, thanks for the comment. Wolfang, thanks for the 100 bits. People are so kind. I just wanted to quickly evaluate this final position if king g2 instead. So king g2 here. Because my rooks are well connected, my king is safe for the time being, but the issue is I don't have anything immediate. I mean, black should still be better somehow. Pawn count is equal. But a7 is hanging. And then he would pressure e7. So maybe what I would do is play like rook e3, then rook f3. Let me just, okay, I'll guess a stockfish evaluation. I will guess, or maybe what I would do, I would check him once more. He would go back. I don't know what this accomplishes though. I would say it's like -1, but I'm not sure. Let's check. Ooh, my computer is so slow. Okay, -0.5. So what's the line? King G1. Rook F1. A6. What a computer move. Rook F1. Yada yada. Yeah, it would have been hard to win. Anyway, I don't want the computer to break my computer. Did that make any sense? I didn't want to. I meant to say I didn't want Stockfish to like just melt my computer. Anyway, who to play? Joanna in the chat. I was about to end things, but Joanna's here. So how could I end it? I could do like one more, I guess. Give me a random number between...
I'm not sure I understand.
No. Give me a random number between 1 and 17.
15.
15. I already I already played Kokowski though. I could play him again, but so many other people are waiting. Also, my computer is really slowing down. And thanks for the comment, Joanna. Joanna, you didn't see my stream yesterday, but there is a large emphasis on the trophies and how I'm getting rid of... I'm trying to get rid of them. So I might start auctioning them off. Or donate them. Or someone said melt them and sell the gold. It's probably a good approach. Looking for challenges here. I just want a quick game. Okay, we'll play one of the highest rated people challenging me, who's also pretty high rated. And he's provisional too. Don't think I've played this person before. But yeah, my computer is starting to lag. Oh, he's only played like 5 games. Good luck. Okay, we'll try and play some high quality chess. Why do I want to get rid of them? Because they take up space. And I'm getting into the whole realm of minimalism. And I'm just trying to get rid of stuff that doesn't serve like too much purpose. I'll keep like the first place trophies, the ones that are memorable, but I just have too many. Like every tournament I played Scholastic Chess, get a trophy. They build up. Okay, so I'm playing the this Alekhine line. Playing that f6 here. Interesting. I'm okay with trading queens. Happy to play some queenless middle game. Especially because he can't castle. And I have a d file. I'll get a rook to d8 before he can get a rook to d1. He just resigns? What? Ah, maybe I was winning f2. Okay, I guess he had to play bishop e3. But the position's already bad for... okay, not that great for white. But okay, bishop e3, I mean, it's still going to be a fight. Nirvan Raymond has 18 trophies. Yeah, I have... I don't know what the count is. Probably close to 100. Wait, the webcam's working, right? Wait. No, it's not working. This is my webcam, which I thought was it's like lit up. I thought it was turned on, but that's unfortunate. So if I switch video capture. Whoa, I'm so white. Okay. I don't know what's wrong with this exposure. It's supposed to be like auto. I don't know why. Maybe it's the sunlight coming in or something. This webcam is it's a Logitech C920, I believe. I haven't used it too often because the built-in webcam on my computer is nice. But okay, I wanted to switch webcams just to show some behind the scenes. That's trophies over there. That's trophies up there. There's my Blue Yeti mic. So there's a lot to sort through. Anything I get rid of, I'll take a picture of. I probably already have pictures of from childhood. So anyway, what to do? Ooh, is Peshka live? Go back to the. Wait a minute. Oh, Peshka ended the stream. Okay. I don't think I've ever done this, but for those of you who haven't been watching for the full stream, the first like 2 or 3 minutes of the stream, I started on chess.com because I thought there was an Arena Kings tournament today. Um, but somehow I missed the announcement that there is no tournament because there's a match going on between MVL and Komodo. And I played MVL a few weeks ago, but not in chess, but in tennis. And we also played in Bughouse. But anyway, what I'm going to do is open this up and just go for the raid. So raid, chess. Also, Weiss Monsters, thanks for the 100 bits. But yeah, I'm ending it here. So I would encourage everyone join the raid and enjoy some MVL versus Komodo action. See you guys.